This is a poem I wrote after my heart had been broken. We later parted ways. He broke up with me, and I am now going to school to be a stenographer, and he went off to enlist in the military. And I made it into a song, and it's called The Most. And thank you, Vivian, for giving me the confidence and encouraging me to share this. I'd like a kiss from the only lips I've missed. It's been a while since my feelings got dissed, but still I know the sting from that day. And though our love became a ghost, you're still the one, yes, you're the one I love the most. So won't you join me in raising up a toast to old things, new beginnings. Oh, and how you used to boast I was the only girl that you had that's so close. Your other darlings had all turned out to be gross, and no other girl would ever measure up to what you found and claimed as your new treasure. La da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum. And so we grow. You and I, we had to grow apart. Something we cannot foresee from the start. If I see you, I'll say it's been forever since the chapter that we entered not together. And when we grow old, we'll still know the love we shared when we were young was real for show. And no, your other sweeties won't come close, 'cause it is me who you will always love the most. La da 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 dum, la dum da dum dum da da dum, la da 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 dum, la da da dum. And though we're stationed physically apart, you haven't moved too far away from my heart. You may not admit, but it is true. The way I feel is how you're feeling too. And though you change your girls like it's a trend, the time you shared with me you couldn't call pretend. I was convinced it was the end. In fact, it's where new stories begin. So you'll learn to speak Finnish, I'll be recording English. You'll be taking out the bad guys, and I'll hear how to Mirandize. I'll be in court with judges, with mean lawyers who hold grudges. And you from time to time will probably barely miss a mind. You'll travel the whole world, you'll meet exotic girls. You'll have stories that are gross and other stories you will boast. There'll be a time you see, while you travel the country, you will miss the lips that serenaded you like this. La da dee da da dee da da dum, la da dee da da dum, la da da dum. The lips that used to hum to you like this. And there will be a time where you will find, where you will start to change your state of mind. The time you spent while you were looking for turned out not to be what you truly adore. And when you see what you end with turns out to be a sugar-coated myth, your heart will be in turmoil and in strife, wishing you had Mrs. Right to call your wife. And that's when your temper will roast, and you'll recognize a whisper from that ghost. Return to the California coast, 'cause there resides a girl you'll always love the most.